Hey there, gang, welcome back to the channel. I want to do a little bit of seatbelt cleaning. Really gross when you have the part of the seatbelt that is just inches away from your face and it's caked with body oils and who knows what, just absolutely gross. So I want to clean that today, and I want to use a tool that I just picked up. And this is a tool dedicated and made just for seatbelts. It's the BluGator Seatbelt Cleaner. And let's see if this works. Seatbelts, guys. This is a touchy subject because each make and model has their own rules as to how they want you to attack and clean the fabric of their seatbelts. Some manufacturers do not want you to hit a seatbelt with a strong chemical. It can fray and break down the material itself, and with liability issues as you get into a crash, I can understand why. And it seems like each year, make, manufacturer has a little bit of different rules. So my advice would be always try the least aggressive method necessary. I've done everything from non-aggressive methods that have worked and gotten seatbelts clean all the way up to pulling the seatbelt out and pressure washing, which I don't think any manufacturer recommends to do. But I can tell you, that vehicle I had for quite some time, I did not get into a wreck, but the material didn't fray. I would not want to be a test dummy to run into anything and see if the seatbelt still works. But it was perfectly fine for the rest of the time period that I owned it. Today, I want to clean these belts with the BluGator, and we're going to stay non-aggressive. We're going to use a product that can be found locally, and if it's found locally anywhere, what is it going to be? You got it, watered down, and that's for liability issues as to where the product's going to be used. So we'll see if we can rely on just the tool itself with just a little bit of help from a chemical. Let's get to work. A simple tool, a simple video. I'm not going to make this a crazy long video. It shouldn't need to be. The tool is just plastic on swivels with brushes that can slide in a track. You could take the brushes out to clean them or replace them if they get worn down, but that's really all. It's a high impact plastic with the patent pending on the design, and it is from a company called BluGator, and I'll put a link down below. I picked this up locally walking through a detailing world. We have a detailing world within 15-20 miles of myself. I love going in there and finding new stuff. This is something I did not have, and I'm going to give it a try today. We'll team this up with something you can find locally. LA Awesome, you can find at dollar stores. It's a watered down version of an all-purpose cleaner degreaser. This one is solely made for interior, so it's watered down even more because they're not going to sell something in bulk that people are going to take out, spray their interior, ruin it, and then they're going to have calls back. This number back here is going to be called thousands of times. So it's going to be watered down. It's going to be very mild, not aggressive. And I thought it would be the perfect chemical to team up with this to see if we can rely on this tool to work and clean the belt. Let's get to work. First thing we want to do, we have a clamp, we have the BluGator, we have the Totally Awesome, and we have a microfiber. That's all you will need. The clamp is for the seatbelt itself, so you can pull it all the way out as far as it goes, clamp it, and then it will stay that way. And then let me find that spot for you. It is really gross. All right, it's going to be this stretch right here. See, this area is normally inside the B-pillar here, and then this comes out and crosses over right at the chest, and it's gross as hell. And I hate having it just inches from my face, and it gets cleaned down around here where the belt gets clipped in on the other side. So we just have this stretch here that we're going to work on today. What we're going to do is take the Totally Awesome, and I don't want to drench it, or I do not want to oversaturate the material. I just want to mist it so the mist lays on the top layer of the fabric, if that makes sense. Make sure, yep, that's it. And underneath as well. So I'll let that soak a little bit, let it hang there. And I'm also going to just get a fine mist into the bristles here. And the tool goes in and around like that, and then you squeeze it and run it back and forth. Let me get on this side for you. You just run it back and forth like this. And then I'll reposition it every once in a while. Reposition it again. Okay. Now we'll grab a towel. Give it a good squeeze and pull that moisture out of there the best you can. And we're pulling a little bit of dirt from that surface. And we're going to let it hang, let it dry. When it's dry, we'll be able to see if we've removed any of the staining. My guess is it's going to be clean, but there probably will be some permanent staining because that looks like that's been on there for some time, and that could be spilled coffee, tea. What that means is we can get the material clean, but microscopically, the little fibers of material will be permanently stained or dyed from the liquid. As long as it's clean and it smells better, I'll be happy. So when it does finally dry, we want to look for the stretch that has these black dots here. And then when it dries, we'll be able to see any staining left over, if there is at all. We're just going to let it hang there and dry. I have the heater pointed towards it. Warm air will help dry that out pretty quickly. All right, it's towards the end of the afternoon here. We've let the seatbelt air dry right underneath the heater. It looks nice and uniform again, so it's all dry. And here are those spots that we were targeting. Even made those a lot lighter. I have no idea what they were. But as you can see, we have that staining, and that dirt is pretty much gone. I'm very happy with that. I don't have to have it. Maybe just a little bit right there. Am I seeing something? It looks just a little bit right there. You could probably go over again. But just one swipe with that tool, I think it did a great job for what it is. It's a simple tool, but I'm sure a lot more thought went into it. Yeah, it's definitely something I will. And you could see the material is not frayed. This is where I did the heavy scrubbing because I wanted to see I have no idea what those marks are. It's clean now. So I took the microfiber and I was scrubbing and pulling at it, and it was not pulling dirt back onto the microfiber. So this is now clean. It's just whatever's left is permanently stained. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. All right, so again, it's the BluGator Seatbelt Brush, designated and made just for seatbelts. These bristles are, they're firm, but they're not stiff like a tire or a wheel brush, but they're not as soft as an interior dedicated detailing brush. It's right in the middle, so I'm sure they took a little bit of time at least to figure out how, what the bristles should be made of, how stiff so it doesn't fray the material on the seatbelt. And just teamed up with this watered down, non-aggressive cleaner. It did fine. And if you want to go aggressive, I'll leave that up to you. Because of liability, don't get me in the middle of that. But it works. All right, guys, as you can imagine, I have 7 or 8 or maybe even more seat belts to do on this thing yet. So I'm going to knock those out. I'll do them off camera, but yeah, that tool works perfectly fine for what it is. It was just a couple bucks. It wasn't very expensive. Already made its money back. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning, and I'll catch you in the next video.